It is the study of the heart. So in this, the letter cardi. So it is nothing but heart. So it is giving the complete meaning in the cardiology word. So cardi is nothing but heart. Cardiology is what? It is the study of the heart. So cardi means what? Heart. So it is giving the study of what? Heart. So it's giving the complete meaning in this word, that is cardiology. So it is a core part in a word. Okay. So that is about the root. And let's take, if you take one more example, that is neurology. So neurology is nothing but it is the study of the nervous system. So if you take the letter neuro, neuro is what? Nervous system. Right. So it is giving the complete meaning in the neurology. So if anybody will ask what is root, means it is nothing but it is a core part, and it will gives the complete meaning in the word. Okay. So here are some more examples for the root. If we take hematologist, so in the hematologist, if we take hemat, so hemat is what? It's nothing but blood. So it is giving the complete meaning in the hematologist. What is hematologist? It is nothing but specialization in the blood disorders. So hemat is nothing but blood. So it is giving the complete meaning in the word hematologist. Similarly with the osteoporosis. What is osteoporosis? It is nothing but bones will become very weak. So osteo is nothing but bones. So it is giving the complete meaning in the word osteoporosis. That means it's giving the meaning for the bones, right? So whenever in a word, the letter, whatever is there, the root, it is giving the complete meaning. If you take pneumonia, so if you take pneumonia, it is nothing but inflammation of the lungs. So Nemo is what? Lungs. So in the pneumonia, it is explaining about the lungs, isn't it? So that is the reason the root will give a complete meaning. Similarly with the hepatitis also. Hepat is what? It's nothing but liver. Okay, so in the hepatitis, what is hepatitis? Inflammation of the liver. So the liver will become swelling. Okay, so it is giving the complete meaning in this word hepatitis. What about hyperglycemia? If you take hyperglycemia, it is nothing but high blood sugar levels. So if you take glycine, glycine is what? Nothing but sugar. Okay, so this glycine is giving the meaning in the hyperglycemia. Okay, so this is about the root. Now, what about prefix? Now we have seen root, right, which is giving the meaning in the word. So if we take myocardium, myocardium means it's nothing but heart muscle. So heart muscle, we will call it as a myocardium. So if we take cardi is what? It's nothing but heart. And then it is known as a root word. Why? Because it is giving the complete meaning in this myocardium, right? So before the root, whatever is there, we will call it as a prefix. Okay. So before the root word is nothing but prefix. Okay. So now myo, we will call it as a prefix. And the meaning of myo is nothing but muscle. So cardi is heart, myo is muscle. That is okay. We are knowing the meaning. But in general, if we break this word myocardium, so cardi we will call it as a root and myo we will call it as a prefix. Okay. So prefix is what? It is added before the root word. What is a root word? It gives the complete meaning. So it is giving complete meaning in a word. Okay. So this is about the prefix. Okay. So if we take here also some examples, anemia, hypertension, polyuria. So the beginning of the word, if you take a or an, So this is nothing but a prefix. Even in hypertension also, hyper, which is nothing but excessive. So hyper, we will call it as a prefix. Okay, so which is added before the root. Polyuria. Poly is nothing but many. So what is poly? We will call here prefix, which is added before the root word. Similarly with the subcutaneous and post-operative also. Sub means what? It is nothing but below. Below or under. And it is added before the root cutaneous. So cutaneous, which is nothing but the skin. So it is also known as a root. So before root, what is there? Prefix, which is nothing but sub. Okay, so prefix here, if we take subcutaneous, sub is nothing but the prefix, and sub is, what is the meaning of sub? Below. Okay, and let's take post-operative. Post-operative also, in this word, post is nothing but the after or behind, and it is added before the root word operative. Okay, so post is nothing but the prefix. Okay, now let's take suffix. What is suffix? So we have seen a root, prefix. What about suffix? So in a word, the end of the word, we will call it as a suffix. The end of the word, we will call it as a suffix. So if you take myocardium only, we have seen a root, we have seen prefix, and what about the last ending word? So it explains some condition. Okay, so in generally, in a word, it explains some condition. But what in generally medical word, the end of the word, we will call it as a suffix. So myocardium is nothing but heart muscle. And if we break the word myocardium, myo is prefix, which is added before the root, and then cardi is nothing but root because it giving the complete meaning, which is nothing but the heart, and is nothing but it's a condition, and we will call this as a suffix, which is at the end of the word. Okay, so all together, what all we have learned: a root, prefix, and then suffix. So you're able to understand, right? Everyone who have joined the session. Hello.
Yeah, understood.
Am I audible and you are able to see my screen, everyone?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay. So we have seen a root, prefix, and then suffix. Now, can anyone tell what is root? At least you can text me here in the chat box. Now, what is a root? What is root and what is prefix and what is suffix? See, even though you are saying wrong also, it's not an issue. So root is, it is giving the complete meaning in a word. So prefix is which is added before the root word, and suffix is nothing but end of the word. Okay. So as I explained in the myocardium, cardi is nothing but root, myo is prefix, and the end of the word we will call it as a suffix. Okay. So these are the terminologies. And also we have other terminologies, that is combining vowel. So in the English alphabets, we have vowels, right? Like A, E, I, O, U. So here comes in the medical terminology, in the medical words, we have letter O, which is nothing but a vowel, as letter O is combining the root and suffix. So that is the reason we are calling the letter O as a combining vowel. If we take here in this example hematology. So what is hematology? It is nothing but study of the blood. Hematology is study of the blood. And if we see here, logy, which is at the end of the word, we will call it as suffix. Suffix. What about hemat? Hemat is nothing but it is the root. So here, if we take the letter O is combining a root and suffix. So that is the reason we will call this letter O as a combining vowel, because it is combining the root and suffix. Okay. And apart from this root and suffix, here if you take, it also combines root to root also. Here if you take electrocardiogram, which is nothing but a recording of the electrical signals in the heart. Okay, so here if we take the letter O here and here also we have. If you break this electrocardiogram word, cardiogram. So like this, we are breaking the word. Now here, electric is nothing but electricity, which is nothing but the root, and letter O is what? Combining vowel, and cardi is what? A root. Okay, because it is giving complete meaning here, electricity and heart, right? So which is giving the meaning in the electrocardiogram. So root to root also, the combining vowel we can see. Apart from a root to suffix, root to root also we can see the letter O. Okay. And let's see what about this gram, which is at the end of the word, nothing but the suffix. So here all together we can see everything, right? So a root is there, combining vowel is there, suffix is there, right? For example, if we add something like peri-electrocardiogram, peri or epi, like this, some word we are adding. Then what about this? What about this? We will call this as what? We will call this as a prefix, because the word root, whatever is there, elect, it is added before the root, right? Which we will call it as a prefix. Okay. So here, if we take peri-electrocardiogram, epi-electrocardiogram, so before the root, we are adding something that is nothing but prefix. And electro is nothing but a root, O is nothing but the combining vowel, which is the connection between the root to suffix and root to root. Okay. And suffix is nothing but end of the word. Okay. So like this, you have to know the medical terminology. Why? Because in the exam or in generally in the interview, if you go, they will ask like this only. What is prefix? What is suffix? Or sometimes you will be getting a question in the CPC exam like cardiology. Okay, cardiology. So they will ask the word root. Cardi is what? So you will be getting options like this: heart, lungs. So if you take cardiology, where is the root here? This one is the root, cardi, right? So they are asking the same thing. So what is the root word Kadi means nothing but you have to choose the answer as heart. So that is the reason you should know the terminology. Or sometimes they will ask like this also. For example, appendectomy is there. Okay. So ectomy is nothing but removal. As yesterday we have seen this. So they will be asking the suffix ectomy means what? You'll be having options like a removal, and then option B is incision. Now, we know suffix is what? End of the word. Suffix ectomy, they are asking. Ectomy is what? Removal. So, if you know what is suffix prefix, then it is very easy to understand the question. So, they are asking the end of the word. They are asking the meaning of the end of the word, that is nothing but suffix. So the suffix ectomy means what? A removal. Okay. So like this, you will be getting the questions, or in the interview also, they will ask like this only. Can you explain the suffix ectomy means what in appendectomy? They will be asking. Can you explain the root word cardi in the cardiology? Not only interview, but this is also helpful for your CPC exam. Okay. Now, what is combining form? Combining form is nothing but the root and combining vowel connection. We will call it as a combining form. Okay. Now, here we go. We have one example. So, I want everyone to try this. Okay. So, I want everyone to try this. Okay. So, now gastroenterology is there. Now, here gast is what? What we will call this? We will call it as prefix, or we will call it as suffix. What? You have to answer, everyone in the session. If you will give me the answer, then I will fill it in this box. It's your turn. You have to answer. You don't want to interact or what? I don't know. The session should be interactive.
Hello.
Yeah, tell me.
So the term gestern basically looks like a more of a root because it generally relates to the
Yes,
uh,
yes. So this is root. Gast is root. Perfect. What about O? What about O?
that's the combining vowel.
Very good. Combining vowel. Perfect. What about enter?
That must be the root as well.
Very good. Perfect. What about O again here?
Again, the combining vowel.
Uh, can you repeat again?
Combining vowel.
Perfect. What about Laji,
The suffix.
which
As
is
in
at the end
suffix.
of the word? Very good, very good. Suffix. What about root and combining vowel together? We will call it as a combining form. That's it. So you should know like which is the beginning, which is the end, in the middle, what we will call. Perfect, perfect answer. Okay. So in this way, you have to know where is root, where is suffix, where is the prefix. Okay. I'm happy you have answered. Okay. So in this way, the medical terminology will be. Okay. And here we go. We have dictionary kind of thing. Okay. So in the medical word, you should know the terminologies. So for example, if we take extremities. What are extremities? Hands and legs, isn't it? So the physician will use the word as acro. For example, if a fat is there, what is fat? Nothing but adipose tissue. Okay, so in the language of the physician, how they will be using it as adipo. Okay, what about adrenal glands? Where are the adrenal glands? On the top of the kidney. So the adrenal glands, how they will call it as adrenalo or adreno. Okay, so this is the one which I have attached here, and I will be sharing the notes once you will be like into this medical coding course. Right now I'm not going to share, but if you want to like no make a note of all these things, I will be dictating now. You have to write everything. Okay. So I have attached all the medical words here, like what are the words and what we will call in the medical terminology. Okay. For example, gallbladder is there. How we will call in medical language? Cholecysto. Cholecysto. What about cerebellum, which is nothing but the brain? How we will call cerebello. Neck. How we will call it as cervico. Cervicalgia, which is nothing but neck pain. Okay, so here we go. Everything I have attached, I'll be sharing only once you will be in after the tomorrow's session. Okay, now I will be dictating the notes for all this one. Please everyone make a note of this. Write the heading medical terminology. You want to write or not? Everyone in the session, I request everyone to write the notes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, take on one notes and write the heading as medical terminology. Medical terminology. Okay. Next, right, ma. Medical terminology is a language used by the healthcare professionals. Don't write as it is whatever is there in the Word document. Whatever I am dictating, you write that only. Medical terminology is the language used by the healthcare professionals. Okay. Medical language, medical terminology is the language used by the healthcare professionals. Next, next write the heading. So in the medical terminology, we are going to learn about in the medical terminology, we are going to learn about, you write one by one like this, a root, prefix, suffix, next combining vowel, combining form, you write like this. Okay. So in the medical terminology, we are going to learn about the root, prefix, suffix, combining vowel and combining form. So are you writing everyone who all are there in this session? Are you writing?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So did you understand the session? What I have
Yes,
taught today? Shravani, Mahesh,
yes, ma'am.
Maulika.
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
If you are confirming, what about others? So, those who were not there in yesterday and day before yesterday session, you can watch my video in the YouTube. Okay. So our institute has added the videos, demo session and seminar in the YouTube. Please go through the videos. Okay. Maulika, I guess you have joined today. And Pratap,
Uh,
I don't remember you were joined yesterday or not, but you can go through the videos. Okay. So that you will be getting an idea like what is medical coding and how it will be. I explained everything in the yesterday and day before yesterday session. Okay.
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 Thank you.
Next, write all this headings, root prefix. So in the medical terminology, we are going to learn about the root prefix, suffix, combining vowel and combining form. Now here we go. Write down starting with the root. Write the heading as a root. So root is a core part which gives the meaning in the medical term. So root is the core part which gives the meaning in the medical word or term. So if you want me to repeat again, I will repeat it again. Okay.
Ma'am, repeat once again, please.
Okay, sure, ma'am. So write the heading as root. Root is the core part. Root is the core part which gives the complete meaning in the medical term. Root is the core part which gives the complete meaning in the medical term. I'm not going to share this until you will be into this course. So today and tomorrow only the link will be same, and from Thursday the link is going to be changed. Those who will be in only, you're going to continue. Okay.
Okay.
Uh, Hi, ma'am.
Yeah,
Sorry to
tell me.
interrupt. Like, what are the
Okay.
timings for the classes?
So the classes for medical coding are 8 to 9, evening 8 to 9.
According to like Indian time.
Yes.
Are the sessions recorded and will be posted to us?
Yes. I mean, you can go through the like messages with the videos and without videos, how it is the cost and everything. You can check with the team. You can check with the team like how it will be and all. My sessions will be regular as usual 8 to 9. But whatever you are asking, right, recording and everything, you can ask with the team of
Because, uh, I
DURGASOFT
think
solution.
I can't be attending every day because I have part-time work here. So based on that, I need to manage my time. So if at all I miss the class, if there are recordings, then I think I can go through the
We do have
video.
recordings, but
Yeah,
the recording fees is different and without recording is different. That's what
yeah.
I'm saying. You can
Oh,
ask
yeah.
with the team members.
Oh,
You can
oh,
contact them.
okay. Thank you.
Okay. So whatever I was dictating, I have texted here also. You can go through this. So root is a core part which gives a complete meaning in the medical term. Okay. And then you can take down this example. Everyone, you can take down this example cardiology, which is nothing but the study of the heart. So in this, in cardiology, cardi is a root. Okay. Cardi is nothing but root, which is the meaning of this cardi is nothing but heart. So I want everyone to write in the same format. Don't write like a para. If you write like a para, that won't be useful. Make as it is, like whatever I have prepared as a box format. I request everyone to write in this format only, because this is the simplest form where I have made it. I request everyone to write in the same format only. make a box like this, write cardiology. You can break the word and then write cardi is nothing but root and cardi meaning is heart. Okay. If it is done, and then I'll go to the next thing.
Yeah, it's done, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Next, write down. Next, write down. See, why I'm not sharing means once you will be in only, I'll be sharing everything. Okay. So for today and tomorrow, I'll be dictating. Okay. Next, write down prefix. Next, write down prefix. Write the heading prefix and write it. Prefix are added before the root word. 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 And then write down example. You can take down this example. Myocardium. And then in this, cardi is a root and myo is prefix because it is added before the root. Okay. So take down example. Take this example. You can take down this example. Once it is finished and confirm me so that I'll go to the other thing. You want me to repeat anything, Ma? Like if you did not understand anything, let me know so that I can repeat it again. Okay? Don't hesitate. You can ask me. Feel free to ask anything. Okay? So those who have joined today, myself, I'm Sunitha. So I have total of 10 plus years of experience into this medical coding field. And I worked in companies like Optum, R1, RCM, and IKS. And I'm currently completely into the training field. And I have taught almost for 1,000 plus students. And in that, so many students got placed into the top leading MNC healthcare companies. So this is all about me.
It's done, ma'am.
Okay. So let's go to the other thing, that is suffix. Write the heading as suffix. Write the heading as suffix. Write the heading as suffix. So suffix are added to the end of the medical word. The suffix is added at the end of the medical word. So the suffix is added at the end of the medical word. Suffix is added at the end of the medical word. Suffix is added at the end of the medical word. Suffix is added at the end of the medical word. Suffix is added at the end of the medical word. And take down this example. Take down this example. And in this, if you see, everything is covered. Prefix, a root, and then suffix. Mayo is what, ma? Prefix. Kadi is what? Root. Is what? Suffix, which is at the end of the word. And I want everyone to take down this example. Okay. So what is suffix? Suffix is added to the end of the medical word, and take down this example, and you have to break this word like this and write everything. Okay. Once it is done, please confirm me. I'll go to the next thing. Hi, ma'am. What is the maximum number of roots a word can have? 2 to 3. 2 to 3. So I repeat again, till tomorrow only, you are going to have the same link. From Thursday, it is going to be changed. Okay. Once you will be in, like whatever I have taught, I'll be sharing everything with you.
Right, done, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. So let me go into the other thing. Next, write down combining vowel. Write down combining vowel. So combining vowel, it is the letter O connects roots to suffix, and as well it connects roots to other roots. You can write as it is, whatever is there here. Okay. And then take down this example. Okay. First you write this. Once it is done, I'll scroll it down so that you can write the example. So the combining vowel is what? It is the connection between root to root, and also it is the connection between roots to suffixes. And everyone who are in the session, so this is the basic thing we are learning, which is nothing but the terminology. Once it is completed, you're going to learn about the ICD guidelines. See, we have so many ICD guidelines. So I will be explaining all these ICD guidelines, and then human anatomy. Anatomy is also there. Already, if you are a life science graduates, then it is very, very easy for you. So what I have explained, terminology, ICD guidelines, you are going to learn human anatomy, and then CPT coding. So all these are the CPT coding, which is nothing but the surgery coding. So like what guidelines you have to follow, and the concept and the knowledge oriented will be the sessions. Okay. Those who have joined, so for them I'm explaining, and to others also. So these will be my upcoming sessions. Done everyone? Combining vowel meaning. Have you wrote this one? Combining vowel.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, take down this example. Example for the combining vowel, roots to suffix connection. We also have root to root also. Okay, you can take down this example. This is enough. Take down this example, and then we'll go to other example also.
Okay, ma'am.
Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what about others? Shall I scroll it down, or shall I wait for 1 or 2 minutes? Hello. Hello. Everyone, you are there? Please respond. Shall I scroll it down?
Yeah, we can use that.
Okay. Okay, now you can take down the other thing, that is combining form. You can take down as it is whatever is there here. So the combining vowel plus the root is together called as a combining form. Okay. So combining vowel plus a root together, we will call it as a combining form. Okay. Once it is complete, and you can take down the example like what we have discussed, right? Okay. So take down this combining form. What is combining form? You have to write this.
Scroll down, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. And then take down this example. Okay, where you can see everything like a root, combining vowel, combining form, suffix, all those things. In the final example where you can see everything. Okay. Take down this example also. Everyone take down this example. What these medical coders do in companies? Are they like other software engineers working on medical softwares? I have heard this term medical coding for the first time. Ashwani Pratap. See, Pratap, It's not like we are doing the same work as the software engineers do. It's not the same thing what they are doing. This is totally different. For example, like patient is having some problem. Okay. So physician will give some diagnosis, like let's take abdominal pain, headache. Okay. So for these conditions, you have to convert into the ICD coding. Okay. For example, for these problems only, they required some surgery. So for this surgery, we are going to convert into the CPT. So, what is the job of the medical coder means the medical coder will convert the patient's conditions, diagnosis, and the surgeries into the codes. That is the job of a medical coder. It's not like the software engineers, they will be writing a complete code. That's a different scenario. This is a different thing. And here, no need to remember any code. No need to remember any code because we are having a softwares where you have to search the code in the software. Let me show you one thing here. ICD10data.com. So this is a general common software where we will be using, but also we have 3M Encoder Pro, Codify. When you will be in the job, in a medical coding job, you will be using the softwares like this. Okay. So let me show you one code here. If you type headache, so you will be getting a code for this. So like this, you have to assign the ICD coding. Okay, for headache, you are going to give this code. Why we are giving this codes means in other countries, in the US and other countries, they will be having the insurance by birth. So in order to get the payment to the physicians, we are going to work in India here in the healthcare industries. Okay, not only India we are having this system, but also in other countries also we have this. Okay, so the job role of medical coder is assigning the codes of the patient information in order to get the payment to the physicians. Okay, I think you might have got the answer.
So, ma'am, are these codes universal or
Yeah,
is it different?
universal. Yeah,
Okay.
universal only. Universal only. But in Australia and in other countries, we have a different coding. Australia, we have different certification and different thing. Okay. But overall, it is universal only. It is universal only, but you have to do that country specific certification. This is a
Okay.
universal language we are using. This is the
Okay.
universal language, universal coding we are using. But you have to do that country specifications, certifications. Okay.
Okay.
You can work anywhere. So this was a question asked by Pratap. Pratap, I guess now you got the answer, like how the medical coders will work. So this was yes explained in the yesterday session. In the yesterday's and day before session, I explained all these things.
Okay. So I'll certainly watch those recordings over YouTube. Actually, because I am
What,
already a software engineer now. So,
what Pratap, what you're saying, I'm unable to understand. Can you repeat again?
I mean, I'm just saying that I would watch those recordings over YouTube because I haven't attended those sessions live yesterday.
Okay, you haven't attended. Okay, no problem. You can go through the
Yeah.
videos in the YouTube.
Yeah. So, I mean, I have a follow-up question that these professionals work from India only, or they do get to travel overseas,
Do we going to work in India or you were saying something?
or in the home countries? For example, someone gets specialized in USA's medical examination. So, do they need to travel to USA, or they work from India only?
It's not like in India only you can work. You can work anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
In
Okay.
Dubai also it is there. Medical coding is there in Dubai also. Abu Dhabi, Dubai, UAE. In other countries also, medical coding is there.
Okay.
America, UK, anywhere you can work medical coding job once you are trained into this. But I think you have to write like the country specification certification, because in generally we have CPC certification, which is conducted by the American Association, which is nothing but the AAPC. Okay. It depends on the company. It depends on the company. See, for example, I'm working in India. I joined in one company. They are asking me CPC certification. So it depends on the company, like what kind of certification. But if you undergo this training, you can write any kind of certification. Why I'm saying, because we have so many certifications in medical coding, but whatever this 2 months training is there, right? So this is very, very important. You can write any kind of certifications. Okay. Still any kind of questions you have? Those who joined today, still any more questions or any doubts you have, you can ask me. You're there, everyone? Do you have any questions? Anyone else? Pratap, Mahesh, Maulika, Shravani?
No, ma'am.
No, not from my side.
Okay, all good to go?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, yeah, somebody is asking something. Somebody is asking something. You can ask me. Okay, so done with this example. Have you wrote this example, everyone? Gastroenterology, root, combining vowel and combining form. Done with this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this is all about the today's session, and tomorrow we are going to learn still more terminologies. Okay. So we have some other terminologies also, which are very, very important, which is nothing but, let me show you like what we are going to learn tomorrow. So you are going to learn some procedures meaning. Okay. For example, adenectomy is there. What is this? Removal of a gland. What is arthrocentesis? What is arthrodesis? So like this, you're going to learn some medical words, medical terminologies. Okay, what is ectomy? What is ostomy? What is ostomy? Creating an opening. Okay. And then you have some other meanings also, like what is scope? Scope is nothing but it's the instrument used to examine inside the body. So like this, the remaining terminologies we are going to learn in the tomorrow's session. Okay. And I also added with pictures so that like who are non-life science also they can understand like what is the meaning. Okay. So this is all about the today's session, and tomorrow will be the remaining medical terminology session, and to only till tomorrow you will be having the same link as I told. Okay, so anything else you required from my side? Do you have any questions? And once this terminology is completed with tomorrow, and also you'll be having some kind of Q&A where you have to like rule out the answers with some options. I'll be asking some questions. You can just give me the answer in the chat box, or you can answer me. Anything is fine. So Q&A will be there, and then from day after tomorrow we'll be into the anatomy. Okay. So anything else you required from my side, Or do you have any doubts or you want me to repeat anything else?
Yes, ma'am. I have few questions.
Okay, tell me.
Yeah, actually, I have a biotechnology background, so I'm new to this medical field. So
Okay.
I just want to know, is it clinical coding and medical coding is the same?
Clinical coding is a different thing. Medical coding is a different thing. Clinical coding in
Uh,
the sense, I think clinical SaaS. So that's a different kind of thing. This is a complete different thing. I am
okay,
also a biotechnology student only. Clinical coding is a different thing. Medical
okay,
coding is a different thing. So medical coding, as just I told, where we will be working for the healthcare companies, where you should have a knowledge of ICD coding, CPT coding, and you need to be a certified coder. And you need to be a certified coder. That means you have to write the certification. But sometimes no need of certification also. If you are having a knowledge of this ICD coding and CPT coding is also enough. But if you are
okay.
like willing to write the exam, then that is well and good. You can write the exam because the high preference will be there for the certified coders.
Yeah. So I was searching for this vacancy in UK. It says for the clinical coding, job description is like translate clinical information into ICD-10 and OPCS code course. So is it
ICD codes and
ICD-10 and OPCS code?
OPCS codes.
Yeah,
Okay,
OPCS.
OPCS is nothing but operative codes only, nothing but the CPT coding only.
Okay, it's the same.
Okay,
Okay.
I think this matches the perfect thing, what you are looking for. So
Yeah,
as you're saying the job profile,
yeah,
according to that job profile, in generally like in India, we have clinical coding. That is a SaaS coding. It's a different thing. I thought that only, but according to the job profile, what you're explaining is
yeah, yeah,
they required the translation codes into ICDs and OPCS is nothing but the CPT coding and ICD coding. I think this matches you perfectly.
yeah. I
You
just had a
can go
doubt.
through this
Yeah,
course. Yeah.
yeah. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
The previous videos are there on YouTube now?
Yes, yes, it is there on the YouTube. It is there. You can go through the videos and you must watch it because like what you are looking in for,
Yeah.
you have to go through those two videos. Yesterday's and day before yesterday's. Please go through those. Okay.
No, that's, I think that's no video of the two classes because there's 30, 35 seconds video.
No, no, no. Wait, wait, wait. I think it is there in the YouTube. Wait, let me share you.
Okay. Okay.
Hi, Maulika. So I have shared the day before yesterday and yesterday videos links in the YouTube, so you can go through this. Okay, you can
Okay.
copy somewhere and you can go through those videos. And
you.
also who have joined today also, you can go through this. Okay, so once the session is ended, I think it will be not available. You can copy paste it somewhere in the notepad or Word somewhere so that you can go through the videos. Okay, so
Yeah.
we'll connect tomorrow, everyone. So I'll be continuing the remaining session. So that's all for today. Thank you everyone for joining. Have a great day. Any doubts? No doubts, right? So I'm winding up the session for today. We'll connect tomorrow. Thank you.
Okay, ma'am. Bye.
Bye bye.